Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got France and Iraq on tap for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's enjoy a good match here, guys. This is going to be really fun to watch. Um, yeah, so I see this game being a lower scoring game. I think that France will come out. They're going to dominate this game pretty obviously. Everybody seems to agree with that take. Then I I see I see what I see is Iraq not scoring. I do not think Iraq is going to score in this game, and if that's the case, then France is going to have to score 4 goals by themselves. This is our play here in this game. We're going to take the under 3.5 total goals, odds of -110 for 1.1 unit. Again, I don't see Iraq scoring in this game. I think France are going to win this game quite easily. They're going to dominate the proceedings. And obviously, they've got a world-class lineup, world-class talent all across the pitch. We're going to see their lineup in just a moment here. We'll go over the lineups as they're shown on screen. We lost our first bet of the day today. We had Austria plus a goal at odds of plus 100. They were down 1-0 in the 94th minute. And of course, Leo Messi has to score a goal to make it 2-0 and make us lose. That was a bummer, but that's what the cost of doing business is in this world. It's all right. We move on to the next one. This one, the market has definitely disagreed with us. The market bet the over quite heavily last night after I took the under. So we'll see if, the market's right, or we'll see if I'm right. I just, the market really thinks that France is going to, score a bunch of goals here and win this game by quite a lot. I'm not so sure about that. I think that Iraq are going to defend deep. They're going to try to limit France. And as you can see, that is my score prediction. I do think the most likely outcome of this game is a France win 3-0. And I just don't see Iraq scoring. I think that 3-0 obviously cashes our bet of under 3.5 total goals. France has a great defense. They've got a great goalkeeper, and there's just no way they should be conceding anything to Iraq here. Now, my hope is that Iraq is able to keep this game close and competitive in the early stages. That is my hope. We cannot afford to have France score some early goals in this game. If France gets up 1-0 or 2-0 within the first 20, 30 minutes, then this bet starts becoming a bit of a problem. So, yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're doing the national anthems right now. They just walked out. There's the Iraq national anthem at the moment. Well, this should be a pretty interesting game. That's all I got to say about this. Hoping that Iraq can keep it close. Let's hope that Iraq can keep this game respectable. All right, let's go over these lineups here. Oh, no. Well, let's take a look here. We've got Mike Magnan in goal for France. Obviously, no change there. Luca Digne comes in at the left back. Saliba, Upamecano, and Koundé are the other three in defense. Rabiot and then Manu Kone are in the midfield. And then Bradley Barcola steps in. That's interesting. So he took Desiree Doué's spot, or who started that first game for France? Let's take a look here. So yeah, he takes Desiree Douay's spot. So Desiree Douay starts off this game on the bench, and then everything else, Dembele's in there with Elise, and then Mbappe up top. For Iraq, there's really just nobody that's world class. I'm sorry. I don't think highly of this team. I don't know any of these players. I don't know if that's a knock on me or if that's a knock on Iraq, but I just don't believe in them at all, personally. Yeah, I don't think they're going to score in this game. The question becomes, will France give up? Is France going to score 4 goals in this game? That's the huge question for me. So there's France's lineup. We just went over it. Seeing the pictures on the screen. For me, Adrien Rabiot was not very good in that last game. I thought everything about the team was great, but I thought that defensive midfield area was kind of disappointing against Senegal. That was my opinion. We'll see if Manu Kone is able to make a difference. Then there's the Iraq starting lineup. I don't know any of these guys. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I mean, we can look at the lineup, but it's like I don't think any of these guys play in the top leagues. Let's take a look here. So, yeah, all these guys for Iraq. Okay, they've got one guy who plays for Utrecht. They got one guy who plays for Nashville. But they don't have anybody that's, in the top European leagues. They're completely outclassed here. It's just going to be a matter of how many do France score in this game? That's the question. That is the main question, guys. So let's enjoy it. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Is France going to be able to just pile on so much pressure that Iraq is just going to, fold under that pressure? Or are France going to come out a little bit flat like we've seen a lot of these bigger teams? And are they going to struggle to break Iraq's low block down? Because we know Iraq's just going to sit back and just try to defend this game. That would be the obvious tactic from Iraq. And we know France, they like to work their way slowly into games. We saw it against Senegal. They didn't really up the pace and up the tempo until the second half of that game against Senegal. So France with possession here in the first minute of the game. Let's see what they can do on this first attack. They're playing in the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. It's called Lincoln Financial Field up there in Philadelphia. John Strong on the play-by-play call for this one with Stu Holden. And here's France early. Luca Digne down the left side. Defended well by the Iraqis. Manu Kone, a shot, and it just goes wide. Early pressure from France within the first minute. But Iraq doing well enough. We'd love to get a win here. We'd love to get back in the win column after kind of an unlucky loss against in our first game of the day here with Argentina. Possession back with France. And then, guys, next up we got Norway and Senegal. I think I'll probably be live for that game too. It's going to be a really fun one. We've got the over 2.5 in that game, so we'll see. Depends how the stream goes. But Here's France on the attack, 2 minutes in. Iraqis defending strong. Now let's see what they do, if they can play out. They're trying to play out right now. It's not bad from the Iraqis. Foul from Manu Kone. Iraqis get a free kick. This is good. The Iraqis are doing well enough so far in this game. Rockies are doing just fine. Iraq on the attack. No foul there. Nice defense from France. And then France unable to break out. Had a chance there to counter. Pass to Dembele was off target. France aren't going to have a lot of those opportunities you would expect. I mean, I don't expect France to have a bunch of counter-attacking opportunities in this game. France, of course, advanced to the knockout stage with a win here in this one. And then Iraq cannot advance or be eliminated today, no matter what the result is. So far, Iraq are standing strong. We don't want Iraq to score, though. That's the main thing here. We do not want Iraq to score in this game. That would be a problem. So we want Iraq to put up a good fight, and we do not want them to score. If Iraq scores, then we're in probably some serious trouble. But so far, France look just to be a little bit off their perfect selves. They're not connecting passes perfectly. They're not as sharp as they could be. That's nice from Iraq. Five minutes gone in the game, 0-0. It's early, but so far so good. Not really any big chances yet for either team. France had one shot. It went wide in the first minute. Long ball forward for Iraq. Played out by Koundé. Headed back in by the Iraqis. Controlled by Digne. He's going to go up for Mbappe, and man, this is their first chance to really counterattack here. Let's see how the Iraqis defend it. That's a clear yellow card. Mbappe protesting. And the Iraqi defenders, that seems to be their only course of defense today against a Kylian Mbappe who is lethal on the counter. Yeah, clear yellow card there. There's no way that any of them can keep up with his pace. He had to foul him. So free kick for France in a dangerous spot. 6th minute. Chance for them to score the opening goal here. Ball played in. Saliba heads down. Player goes down in the box. Protests from France calling for a penalty. Cleared out a play by Iraq. Oh, no, it's not out of play. France keep this thing in bounds. Elise on the ball. Referee waved away the penalty. Let's see if they revisit that. Ball played in for Mbappe. And cleared out. It's going to be a corner kick to France. Players from France want the referee to look at that last play. Players from France clearly thought that they took a foul in the box there. Corner kick for France. No VAR review on that penalty. Potential penalty, I should say. Here's Dembele. Nice defense from the Iraqis. Very nice. Well done. Out for a throw to France. Here's Michael Olise. Over to Digne. He's got runners going into the box. Ball played in. Punched out from Iraq's keeper. Olise down with a shot. Blocked. Mbappe's shot wide right. All right. Iraq is standing strong early in this game. Iraq is standing strong early in this one. And then, guys, we got the MLB kicking off, or not say kicking off, but we got the MLB's first pitch at 3 p.m. today. Yankees and Tigers, first game starting at 3:10. All my picks and predictions in the MLB are on my Instagram story at Cole Mirza, as well as I've got a video here posted on this channel for all of my picks and predictions for today, Monday, June 22nd. So please go ahead and check that video out. Also got the picks and predictions for the FIFA World Cup in the channel as well. So make sure to check both of those videos out. And yeah, now we are here, just enjoying this France-Iraq match. Of course, you've probably seen, the next match of the day is Norway versus Senegal. That should be fun. It's going to be a good one, guys. Probably the best match of the day. Long ball forward. Bradley Barcola frustrated that there's no foul called on the Iraqi defender. 9 minutes gone, 0-0. Slow game to this point. France have had a couple of chances, a couple sights at goal, but nothing too close for France to this point. I've got my Norway and Senegal prediction on my Instagram story at Cole Mirza. It's also in my YouTube video in the FIFA World Cup picks and predictions. Go ahead and give that video a watch. You can see my Norway and Senegal prediction there. I break down the game, give you my thoughts on the game. All right, France in possession. Let's see if they can be a little bit more incisive here, a little bit better, really in the attack. Here's Dembele on the right wing. Cuts inside, gets around the defender. That's a nice move. In for Koundé. Dembele in. And defended well enough by the Iraqis. Now it squirts out over to Barcola. Plays Dean. And there the Iraqi defense is. Clears it out for a throw-in. Well done by the Iraqis. All right, 11 minutes gone, 0-0. This is good so far. Hey, it'd be nice to get our lick back, from that tough loss we had with the Argentina game. This is Operation Get Our Lick Back. Dembele on the right wing for France here. 12 minutes gone in the first half. France moving it around side to side now. Here's Dean on the left side. Rabiot just up around 40 yards out. Koundé now. France moving the ball around. Upamecano. Here's Saliba. Back and forth. The ball moves. Over to Koundé on the right side. Now Dembele on the right wing. Dembele going to work with the footwork. Mbappe into Dembele. Dembele cross is headed out of the arms of the goalkeeper. Mistake from the Iraqi defender. And they do get away with it. They are lucky not to concede there. Iraq, very lucky. Now, you can see the record on our last 15 picks. We've been on fire in the FIFA World Cup, 10-4-1. We're seeing it very well at the moment. And we've had some bad luck in there as well. So, hoping to get some good luck here in this game. Here's Mbappe on the right wing. Very dangerous. Plays one in for Dembele. Olise, his shot blocked. Great defending there from the Iraqis. Love to see it. This is what the match is going to be. It's going to be just France piling on pressure. We'll see how long the Iraqis can withstand this. Here's Mbappe's shot! Mbappe, 1-0 in the 14th minute. And that is not what we wanted at all. It's not good. No bueno for us. Yeah. We'll go ahead and take a look at what happened here. This is not the start we were looking for. I'm just going to be honest with you. So Mbappe plays it in for Olise. Mbappe picks it up, and Olise goes right back to Mbappe. So Mbappe to Olise. Mbappe goes into the open space. Olise finds him, and it's as easy as you like for Mbappe. You can't give him that much space. He will fire that one past the goalkeeper all day. Keeper actually touches it, but not strong enough. Hand is not strong enough. Goes right through the hand. Not good for the display at all. Not good. It's all right. It's early. Still a long way to go. Mbappe scores in the 14th minute. There's the updated score. There's the goal. All right. So, France on the attack again. The hope now is that we can get to halftime with it just being 1-0 France at this point. We've got 30 minutes, maybe about 40 minutes, give or take, until then. And, I just got to hope that Iraq can slow this game down, maybe hold the ball a little bit. They are – here we go. Here comes Iraq. Defended by the French pretty well. Well, this score prediction is looking maybe pretty interesting. We had France to win 3-0. Here's Iraq. A chance for Iraq, and Mike Magnon is out to claim that one for the French. So Mbappe now with 15 goals in the World Cup, and he's only, like 24 or 25 or something? Wow, that's pretty ridiculous. Kylian Mbappe. All right, French on the attack again here. Can Iraq show some good fighting spirit, or are they just going to get absolutely rolled here? Here's Elise in for Koundé. Koundé across and cleared out by the Iraqis. They are able to defend that one. Here's Dembele trying to sneak it in for Mbappe. Iraq defends, and now here come the Iraqis, and they are going to get fouled. Rabiot fouls Doski in the midfield, so an Iraq free kick. Five shots already for France, just the one on target, and that one went in. No shots for Iraq to this point. This is fine from Iraq, kind of just holding on to the ball. I mean, they've got to do this type of stuff. Got to just take the sting out of this game. And anytime Iraq can have the ball, it's just going to give them a little bit of time to rest. That's a fantastic ball ahead. Here's Barcola. Barcola going to work. Barcola, fancy footwork, finds Dembele. Defended well by the Iraqis. Here's Koundé back in. And the Iraqis do end up defending that initial attack, but the French are still in possession in the attacking third. 19 minutes gone. Dembele trying to find Koundé too far. That will allow Iraq to release the pressure. Goal kick for Iraq. Here's France. Nice job by Iraq. But a bad turnover from the Iraqis allows the French to get right back onto the attack. 20 minutes gone in this game. It's 1-0 France as of right now. The official play of under 3.5 is not looking healthy. Here is Barcola. Great run from Barcola. He took a heavy touch, goes out for a goal kick. Oh, no. Never mind. Ball played in, punched out by the Iraqi keeper. Pressure's still on. Nice job by the Iraqi defender there. I mean, Iraq have to find a way to. They've got to find a way to hold on to the possession a little bit more. Because if they're just going to let France break them down like this for the entire game, it's not going to work out well for us or for Iraq. This is not fun to watch right now. This is so scary. Ball played in. Out for a goal kick. Nice defending there from Iraq. There's the Mbappe goal as we head to a hydration break. Well, this is going to be interesting. I got some seeds here. I don't like these hydration breaks. I think it's bad. Got a substitution for Iraq. 25 minutes in. Wow. Wonder why they're doing that. Wonder if it's injury or if the coach just wants to do something different. All right, Iraq have possession. Let's see how long they can hold it. Long ball ahead. Iraq with possession in the final third. A shot is blocked. But Iraq keeping possession. This is good for us. This is good. The less time that France spends on the attack, the better. Here's Iraq. Here's a legitimate chance for Iraq. This is much better. They actually look dangerous here. And a ball played in. The header from the Iraqi attacker is wide, but that's the best chance they've had all day. I tell you what, if Iraq scores, we are in big trouble. Luckily, they did not score there. We're good. Throw into France here. France on the attack. Rabiot. France looking for a way through. Knocking the ball around comfortably right now in the attacking third. Here's a ball played in too far. It's going to be a goal kick for Iraq, and they're going to be able to take some much needed time off that clock. The press for France is brutal. Iraq is really struggling with that press from France. They can't even get out of their own half. And they're forced to just play along every time. Here's a ball over the back line for France. Iraq with possession. And now Iraq a chance to create something here on the counterattack. They have numbers. France have left themselves a bit exposed here. Now France have gotten numbers back. Ball played in. It's going to be a corner kick for the Iraqis. Wow. Big moment here. Big chance for Iraq to maybe tie this game. If they score here, we're in big trouble. Corner kick for the Iraqis 30 minutes into the game. 1-0 is the score. Ball played in by Iraq towards the back post, over everybody's head. France defend well. All right, here's Barcola. Now Mbappe. Mbappe trying to find an opening. Chance for Dembele. Thought about a shot. Now he plays it back out for Barcola, who's open on the left wing. Back to Dembele. He's got some space. Dembele. Out to Digne. Or that's Rabiot. Now Mbappe. Mbappe's got space. Thought about a shot. It was blocked. Yeah, this is when France looks dangerous, when they get possession down here and they just have a chance to just completely just break down Iraq. And that's when they look very dangerous. Now Iraq get a chance to clear this thing out, but only to midfield. France continue the onslaught of pressure here. Come on, Iraq. Just get us to half time in a 1-0 game, please. Manu Kone. Kone. Olise. Here's Luka Dean. Can play one in freely. Headed in the air. Headed back to the keeper. That's very savvy from the Rockies. We love that. That's what. And a game like this, we got to applaud the little things from Iraq. All right, here's France. Rabiot. More pressure from the French. One back by Iraq. Oh, no, that's a bad turnover. Uh-oh. Now Dembele on the right wing with space. Unable to get around the defender. It's going to be Iraq throw. Let's go. That's huge. Iraq trying to take some precious seconds off this first half timer. Hanging on for dear life right now at the back. Bad turnover from the Iraqis. Here come the French again. If it's 2-0 France before halftime, we will likely be cooked. We've got to hope for it to stay 1-0 here at the end of the half. Still have probably about 15 minutes left in this first half, which is a lot of time. But you know what? Iraq have looked pretty strong defensively, even though they've had one bad moment where they let Mbappe have too much space. Iraq able to release the pressure there. I don't know if anybody saw the Trae Young news, but that's a big deal for the Washington Wizards. Trae Young will be staying with the Wizards for the next 4 years. $212 million extension. All right, Iraq, just a chance to break out here. Let's see if Iraq can cause some trouble here for France. France is back in their defensive shape. That's really good from France. Now, Iraq, please hold on to the ball here and just take some time on the ball. Make France defend and take the sting out of this game, please. This is what I like to see. Oh, look, the rain's starting to pour down in Philly. You can see a lot of people rushing for the exits. They don't want to sit in that. And everybody pulling out their ponchos. It's raining heavy out there in Philadelphia right now. Oh, thank goodness I'm here in Palm Desert, California, where it's 105 degrees. No chance of rain here today, that's for sure. I was just out there playing some golf. I was out there working on the short game. The short game's looking pretty strong right now for me. Swing looks pretty solid for me too. Just got to work on that putting a little bit more. Here comes France. They just Iraq turned the ball over. This is a big chance for Barcola into Olise. And Iraq defend well enough. Clear it out. It's going to be a throw to the French. And look at that rain. It is pouring in Philly. French back on the attack here. Here's Dembele into Olise. Dembele! That was close from Iraq. I'm sorry, that was close from France, but Iraq do just enough. How is the rain going to affect this game? That's the question. Olise. And Iraq doing just enough. Clearing along to midfield. Upamecano on the ball for the French. It's a wet one in Philly. Kone for Rabiot. Koundé. And now the French setting up their attack here. Kone. And now Iraq doing a nice job defending, man. I've been impressed by them so far. They have been tough, man. They've played very tough so far in this game. Turned over by Iraq, and now a foul. No, Iraq wins it back, but then they turn it right back over. Mbappe trying to go for a goal from midfield, and he overhit it. He saw the keeper off his line and almost made a special moment. 40 minutes gone in this game. We're about 10 minutes away from halftime, and this under is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. We just need to make it to halftime with being 1-0, and I'll feel pretty good. Oh, my God. Iraq is looking unsure right now at the back. They're trying to play out from the back, and they're just having a lot of trouble doing so. All right, they decide to go long. Battle for it in the midfield. Saliba heads it down. Here's Kone, and Kone taken down. That should be a yellow card. No? It's really raining out there in Philly. Really coming down. Those are big raindrops. It's dumping. We'll see how this field holds up. Here's Mbappe for Barcola. Mbappe again. Mbappe! No! Iraq. I thought it was going to be 2-0 to France, but Iraq defend well enough. Huge defense there from the Iraqis. Mbappe spinning through the defense. If Mbappe goes down, it's a penalty. He stays up. He tries to get a shot on. In the end, unable to do so. Iraq just struggling to keep possession right now. Foul from France. It's on Rabiot. 42 minutes have passed by, so we've probably got about 8 minutes remaining in this first half. We're approaching halftime here. Iraq in a pretty good spot. Upamecano, long ball ahead. Not dealt with perfectly by the Iraqis. Ball played back to the keeper. This is, every time they do this at the back, it's making me nervous, man. It's making me so nervous. They're trying to play out from the back against France. Oh, God. One mistake would cost me. And, yep, there's a turnover. Here comes France. Here comes France. France unable to take advantage. Iraq needs to realize they cannot play out from the back. They've got to just play long. This is fine from Iraq. They're just kind of holding on to the ball here. All right, here's Iraq. That's going to be a foul against France. Free kick to the Iraqis in a dangerous position here. All right. Let's see what the Iraqis can produce here from this free kick. "45 minutes have been passed here. Ball played in towards the back post. Cleared out by Luka Dean. Well defended by France. Iraq have possession. They're going to go all the way back to the keeper. 3 minutes added on here in this first half. We are less than 3 minutes away from a successful first half with our pick of under 3.5 total goals. Come on, let's go. Don't make a mistake here. Good. Whew. Every time Iraq keeps playing out of the back like this, it scares me. Here comes Iraq, though. Iraq have broken the press from France. It seems like France are kind of just happy to take this 1-0 lead to the half, which is fine by me, honestly. At this point, I'm good with that too. I'm very good with that. Here's Iraq, unable to keep possession. So 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Scores 1-0 France. France throw in. Iraq get possession. And they're going to hold possession here, which is good. Just get to halftime down 1. I think that would be a success for Iraq. They looked a lot better in this game than they did against Norway. Here come Iraq. Here comes Iraq. Let's see what they can produce here. England defend well. Lise now on the ball. Finds Rabiot. And Rabiot going to go back for Saliba, Digne, and Iraq have successfully released that pressure. I'm sorry, France have released that pressure. So a minute to go now. Less than a minute to go in the first half. France lead 1-0 here. Remember, like and subscribe, please. Really helps the channel quite a bit. Here is Kylian Mbappe. Koundé. And it seems like France are just going to knock the ball around here. Maybe one last chance, maybe one last go before halftime whistle blows. Here's Rabiot. Dembele on the ball. Can he create something? And the answer will be no. That's halftime. So a very successful half for the under 3.5. A very successful half for the under 3.5. All right, so we now just need to make it through the next half with less than 3 goals being scored, which I feel very, very good about. Yeah, the only goal in this game is the 14th minute Mbappe goal from the Michael Olise assist. It's been tight. It's been tight. We'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break here, and we'll go ahead and we'll revisit. We'll be back in just about. We'll be back in just about 15 minutes or so. Oh shoot, man! I just deleted my good banner that I had. All right, I will be right back, everybody. Okay, so it's yeah. So basically, they're in a weather delay. There's a severe storm above the stadium, obviously, and they're not going to be able to play until at the earliest 3:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we have at least 35 minutes here of a break. So this will be a longer delay than I expected. So yeah.